Good morning. Good morning. This is your man Stevie B, and we are eating breakfast right now. As you can see, I got the orange juice with the hash browns and the chicken burrito. When I tell you these three items are essential for a good breakfast, a very good breakfast at that. I look crazy. Yo, my hair is so crazy, bro. The rest of it is back in this hoodie. So let's do some unpacking. See the packaging, see the wrapping and stuff like that. I already shook my orange juice, right? We got these beautiful, beautiful hash browns. I wish they had like a bigger size, like a large hash brown, because that's what I'm feeding for. And I kind of wish the burrito was bigger. Like if the burrito was as thick as a Chipotle burrito, woo, that should be fire, fire. But anyway, I don't want you guys to see me eat like a fucking degenerate. I don't have any manners or anything. So I'm gonna wrap this burrito real quick. Check this out. Check this out. I know. I'm doing too much. Look how beautiful this burrito is. And then we have our jalapeno salsa, which is so good. Gives you a little kick. Gives you a little flavor. It's amazing, man. It's amazing. I usually don't eat breakfast during the week. I usually eat around like 12, but today I felt like I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give me some breakfast today. I'm gonna give me some breakfast this morning. I hope you guys had a good weekend. Today, this is my Monday and Tuesdays are my days off, so this is so good, so good. Burrito, jalapeno sauce, dip it. Watch it. So good. Probably the best breakfast burrito in restaurant history. So good. But anyway, let's talk about the NFL playoffs. So good. So good. But the NFL playoffs, they were very exciting, very, I wouldn't say controversial, but it was a great presentation. I was telling people all week, all last week, don't be surprised if Kansas City beats Baltimore. And they did. They, what's crazy is that Baltimore, they didn't run the ball as much, which I was surprised by that because that's your cash cow. You guys are a running team. Why wouldn't you run the ball if that's your cash cow? It makes no sense. Kansas City came to play. Steve Spagnuolo, he came to play. Pat Mahomes, Travis Kelsey, they came to play. They've been there before. And that's what a lot of people forgot. A team that's experienced is that's composed and confident and comfortable. All those C words, it's going to be hard to beat them. It's going to be very hard to beat a team like that. Very hard. It just looked too comfortable, too confident, too compelled, too composed. They were very composed. I think that first turnover by Baltimore was that strip sack, and that it went downhill after that. And then the two fumbles they helped. Lamar was holding on to the ball too long. He should have thrown the ball a lot quicker instead of holding on trying to find what's open. And use your legs, bro. Why you didn't use your legs? Because what he did, it was amazing. They got positive yardage. It was crazy. Well, Baltimore defense definitely kept them in the game. They definitely kept them in the game until, you know, you can't guard Travis Kelsey one on one. Kyle, Kyle Hamilton tried it, but every time he was thrown to Kelsey, it was a catch, catch, catch. Y'all didn't see that. Every time. It's unstoppable, man. When I saw Kansas City come into Buffalo and beat them in Buffalo, I was like, oh, they're ready to go back to the Super Bowl. What's crazy is that in the regular season, you know, the Ravens did well. They played well. Like they beat San Francisco 33-14. They beat, I think they beat Kansas City this. I think they did. I'm not sure. But all the top teams that they played against, they beat them. But it's insane, man. Because when that postseason comes through, when the postseason starts, when the playoffs start, that's when the team truly shows who they are. And watching the Chiefs was like watching the New England Patriots back in the day. A good tight end, a wide receiver core that's unknown, but you have players that are ready to step up. Ray Rice, shout out to him. Isaiah Pacheco, shout out to him. Marcus Valdez Scantley, shout out to him. Very good player. These are not your known players, but they have enough drive to play and make great decisions and good plays for the team. Ray Rice was balling. He truly was balling though. I'm sorry. I got a little pain back here. So I got to eat on my right side. For some reason, I don't know if it's the tooth or it's the skin I think it's more so the skin back here that's sensitive because I don't know if you slept on your side of your face before and you wake up and your skin's really sore because you're grinding your teeth on that skin or whatever. I think that's what's happening. So I got to eat on my right side. But man, it was amazing. Congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs. You guys did it again. Everybody and their mama was rooting for Lamar Jackson. And I was like, he's good. Had a hell of a season this year. But once they forced him to throw the ball, it was a wrap. He did throw he did throw the ball to Zay Flowers for a touchdown, but Odell was targeted too late. Mark Andrews, I don't think he was ready. I think he should have sat out. Uh, who's the other guy? Bateman. He was okay, but he didn't really distribute the ball enough. In that pick, he threw it to triple coverage. I'm gonna just turn this around. That was very embarrassing. Very, very embarrassing. But he really threw it to triple covered tight end. Were there calls that meant to be called that were missed? Yes, but it's a part of the game, man. It's a part of the game. It's a part of the game. But the other game, Detroit versus San Francisco. Detroit came out swinging. The the what's his name, Williams, and he pretty much ran through everybody. Still maintained his balance to the TD. That was amazing. Uh, Jameer Gibbs ran well. Montgomery ran well. Amara St. Brown, made some good plays. And San Francisco looked lost. Like, what the fuck? Why is this happening? And then the second half came through. I had Detroit winning that game. I had Detroit winning that game because I thought Detroit. I believed in the story. This is a team who hasn't been in the playoffs in 30 plus years. And they finally had the team. They were supposed to go in the playoffs last year, but they wanted Brady. They want to send Brady out. This is so good, y'all. Best breakfast in fast food restaurant history right here. But second half, San Francisco did their damn thing. They came out, they made adjustments. Defense played extremely better, extremely well. Forcing Jared Goff to make tough throws. They stopped the running game, forcing turnovers. And Brock Purdy was like, all right, I'm not finna lose this game. He was making incredible throws. Debo Samuels, who came back from injury, playing well. I was like, oh, okay. Didn't expect it. Came back, scored 28 unanswered points, and won. Can you believe that? So now, I really do apologize. I'm fucking this breakfast up, man. It's really good. But as I was saying, I didn't expect that to happen. Shout out to the 49ers. Congratulations to them. Shout out to Brock Purdy. Put the team on his back. Debo Samuels. Brendan Ayuk with the amazing catch. Brock Purdy almost threw an interception. If was his name Vendor, ex Chicago Bear, if he didn't catch that ball or didn't tip it, it would have been an interception. He tried to catch it, missed. It was in the air, and Brendan Ayuk kept continued with the play, made a hell of a catch. Brendan Ayuk, ASU native, amazing player, amazing player. All I know one thing. There's a couple things from this playoffs. Number one, Pat Mahomes is getting his third ring. I think he's going to show out in the Super Bowl and beat the 49ers in Vegas to get his third ring. We're watching this generation's Tom Brady right now. We're watching it. Number two, Dan Campbell needs to be Coach of the Year. Dan Campbell needs to be Coach of the Year. The fact he took a team, a franchise that was pretty much poverty stricken. It was a terrible franchise and turned them to a playoff team, a team that was one game away from going to the Super Bowl. That says something. They fought, they played hard, they just couldn't execute. And he also made some boneheaded decisions too. You gotta take field goals. You gotta get points. Get points. Yeah, you could be aggressive and stuff like that. There's nothing wrong with that. It worked in your favor, but let's be smart about it. You know, if you're in your own red zone or whatever, or in their red zone, and you're in field goal range and you get a three and out, you don't have to go for it all the time. Get the field goal, bro. Get as much points as you can. Get as much points as you can. Now, he should get Coach of the Year. Number three, um, Brock Purdy was trying to prove his haters wrong, saying he's a game manager, which he is a game manager. He is a game manager. And if I'm Lamar Jackson, I want to work on reading defenses. Work on reading defenses. This is your fifth year. Yeah, it's your fifth year in the NFL, I believe. And you still can't read a defense. You didn't see Isaiah Likely covered. Like, nah, you got to read that. He was triple covered. So why would you try to throw that? But those are my three things that I noticed. Dan Campbell needs to be Coach of the Year. Pat Mahomes will get his third ring, and Lamar needs to work on reading defenses. Read a defense. He probably needs another wide receiver, but a bigger one. Someone like a DK Metcalf. You know, a DK Metcalf to help him out. But all in all, it was a great. Those were two great games. I definitely enjoyed both of them, and I'm gonna finish with my burrito. All right. I'll talk to you guys soon. All right. Peace.